Hi everyone, welcome to another iPhone app review. Ryan Ritchie with you. Today we're going to take a look at the game Radio Flare. So Radio Flare is played horizontally, does not use the accelerometer for gameplay, and sometimes that can be a problem with iPod games because, you know, that's one of the unique features, but Radio Flare does not suffer because it doesn't use it. So we have our basic screen here. We can play or continue. I think I'll play so I can show you the features a little bit easier than on the higher levels. So with Radio Flare, what happens is you are piloting your spaceship, and as you gather debris, be it satellites or other ships that are in space, you basically lasso those in. They are destroyed and replaced by little red flares, and your real goal here is to collect the flares, hence the name Radio Flare, while you have some fun music playing at the same time. Now, you'll see here in the suggested controls, the developer suggests using your left thumb to control the ship and then use your right thumb to select the enemies. And the only problem with doing that is then you're always covering up your ship. You never see your ship, and it can be a little disorienting. So what I like to do, as you'll see in a moment, I like to use just one finger for both operations, but that gets a little trickier in the higher levels. So let's take a look. Okay, so here comes the first set of debris and obstacles and satellites and all that. And what you want to do is touch those, and then you can see there that they turn into these little red flares, and that's what you want to collect. You can combine up to 4 at a time here, just like that, and then collect the red flares that appear in their place. And again, at the top left of the screen, you'll see this little progress bar, and as we move through and as we level up or flare up, as it were, you'll see that that will expand. So basically you're going from level 1-1 to 1-2, and then eventually you get on to stage 2. And again, you can do up to 4 at a time. The more you do at once, the more points will be awarded for each maneuver. And you also get some guys that will shoot at you. Quick tip for that, if you're stuck for screen space, you actually do have a little bit more space at the top and bottom of the screen than it seems to hide from the enemies. So if you get stuck, you can kind of pull down and make your way around them sometimes. So this is the basic gameplay. And again, I'm using one finger here to control and select the enemies. Later in the game, you may find it necessary to go with the suggested 2-finger control scheme, using your thumb on the ship, which would look like this. I have my thumb on the ship, and I use my other thumb to select the things I want to destroy, and then pick up the flares like that. So that's the basic idea behind Radio Flare. It's a very simple gameplay, and it's mindless, but I don't mean that in a negative way. It's the kind of thing you can sit and pass some time if you're at an airport terminal or something and don't want to do any work. Don't have any work to do, lucky you. You can go ahead and play Radio Flare. It is $2.99. If you want to try it first and see what you think, there is a light version, Radio Flare Lite. You can check that out from the App Store as well. For thedigital lifestyle.tv, I'm Ryan Ritchie.